Welcome to Forex Rebels. Today we'll be analyzing US30 and NAS100. Before we get into the video, hit the sub button below. I'd really appreciate it. Guys, I realized that our Forex analysis videos are not doing good in terms of numbers. So I'm only going to do a Forex analysis if we get about like 10 likes on this video. So yeah, if we get 10 likes on this video, I'm gonna upload the Forex analysis on Sunday. So yeah, okay, without wasting time, let's get into it. So you're on US30 on the daily time frame, and this is what you have. And as you can see, my charts earlier, um as you can see, daily time frame, I'm gonna start by identifying the most obvious points that I'm seeing. But bear in mind, I'm gonna focus around this area here, so that I can keep my chart as clean as possible. Because I can see this level here has been respected, but it's way too far from this level over here. So I'm just gonna bring it down a bit close. Let's start from here. So this is the level, the lowest level we have. But if we try to push up, we can see this is a level which was respected. Here over here, now let's get the foot upper side. We can see this level is respected, but we want the level that is closer, which is this level right over here. So I can say we have our support and resistance level over here, and now we're supposed to look for a mid-range, the middle part, which has been respected, which is this area right over here. So as we can see, we have support, resistance, and mid-range. So these are the levels that we have. So I'm not gonna use the blocks. I'm just gonna keep it as simple as possible. If we zoom in, starting from here, because we have to start by knowing what the market did before we go to what we are at now. So if we start from here, we can see we have been buying here the third touch, but the market did break out on this level over here. So hence we saw a push to the lower side up until over here. So I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more. So this is only the thing that we are seeing on a daily time frame. So let us use this for now. Let's use the blocks now. I'm trying to like keep this chart as clean as possible. The reason why I'm using blocks is because I'm using a lot of trend lines. So most of you won't see what I'm doing if there are too many lines. So hence I'm using the zones, those blocks, so you can notice the difference. Okay, so we can remove this now. Let us move to the 4-hour time frame of US30. So if you look closely from here, we have been buying up until here. But if you look at this closely, we can see that the market did not touch this trend line over here to retest it, but it just did a full back and went to the lower side. This means we could have a level around this area here if we look closely. So I'm gonna push. Let's see here. We can see this level right over here where the market touched the area and went to the lower side. So I've just marked that out that level, and this is what we have. So if we were to look closely on the market, and you have this lowest low here. So if we try to draw a trend line over here, let us see if it's going to be valid. It's a long shot, so you just kind of like ignore it for now, because we are now focusing on what's really going on now. We can go for the long shots, and if we were to start a trend line here, also pretty looks like a long shot, because you can see what you have here. So we can't basically say this is market is gonna reach this area here, because you can see this was only happening for this area right over here. and then we had because we had a little bit of a pattern over here, hence I'm saying that. So you can see what's really going on here. So the market did break out, so we are not going to focus on this area here to get what's really going on. I'm gonna keep on analyzing, and as I keep on analyzing, I'm seeing that this level as well has been respected. I'm just gonna mark it out first, and starting here, let's see if we start here. You have a potential trend line which is looking kind of good at the moment. I'm gonna remove this one for now. So this is the only thing that we have on US30. Yeah, so that's all we have on US30. Let us move to the 1 hour time frame so we can get more details. Then we'll know what will the market do. So on the 1 hour time frame is quite visible. We can see, as like I've said, this level here. Let's use a block. Hence I've said using lines is quite confusing sometimes. So yeah, we have this. Move this one. So if you were to look at it, we are still above this area here, and we had our first touch here, second, third, fourth, fifth touch, and we are above this area here. So we could be looking for potential buyers up until maybe here. As we can see, this level here, this is the highest level, which has been respected a lot. So you could see a movement up until this area here, as we had touched this level over here. But knowing very well, but bear in mind that we could take some profits. Okay, let me do this. We could take some profits on this area here, which will act as our first take profit, and our stop loss is quite fine over here because this is just you're risking, but it's just a short-term trade for US30. So those who are still in on the pattern that occurred last time can keep on waiting, because on this one there's a possibility that we could like break out of this trend line over here due to this level over here. So we could just break out and push to the upper side, as the setup for the previous video of US30 is not complete, so you're still waiting for it to complete. So this is another buy setup on US30. So yeah, that'll be all for US30. Let us move to NAS100. Okay, now we are on NAS100. As I've seen the first video, the first US30 analysis took a long time, so I just already did this on the daily time frame. So this is what we have on NAS100, the levels that I'm seeing. So I'm just gonna jump off to the 4 hour time frame to show you guys the direction for NAS100, or the potential direction that we could anticipate on NAS100. So if we were to start a trend line here, because our low is low, we'll see that it wouldn't make sense because it's gonna reach here and be around here. So you're gonna wait. So it won't be a very trend line. And let's see if we start a trend line here, what will happen? Okay, if you adjust it, we could say we are seeing this kind of pattern occurring, which is trend line, which we had a first touch, second touch, and a third touch, which anticipate that we have a pin back candlestick over here. So we have three confirmations: the trend line, the level here, the just support the trend line, and the pin back candlestick showing us that there's a potential movement to the upper side. But also bear in mind this level here. That's what I've been trying to tell you, to show you guys. This level here has been respected, so we should anticipate that we could anticipate buyer movements, but we're gonna maybe see a kind of movement occurring before pushing to the upper side if we happen to break. Or maybe we're going to come here and just bounce off to lower side due to this level over here. So we don't know what's gonna really going on. But if you see a movement like this on the buyers, just know we are still buying up until maybe 13570.78 over here. So this is what we should anticipate for NAS100, but mostly I'm hoping for buying opportunities as we break off this level here, because this level occurred mostly on the 4-hour time frame, not on the bigger time frame, and this blue line occurred on a bigger time frame. So yeah, so in order for us to record a forex analysis video, this video must reach at least 10 likes before Monday, because if it's Monday we are not going to upload. So yeah, that will be all from us. FOREXREBELS signing out.